DripGangTV, what's the word, gang? We back live with another live stream. I don't know where my boy Skirt is at. If y'all are not new to the channel, y'all know I'm usually with my boy Skirt for these 250 motos. I have no clue where he is at. But we about to bring y'all 250 moto 1 at RedBud of the AMA SMX Pro Motocross Series. So I'm gonna do the best I can. And we finna go crazy. Let's get it. Revs are up, gauge down. I can't speak. Trigun, KC up front early. KC with that hole shot though. We've got Blur, who went 1-1 last week at Southwick, looking to do it again this week. Up front with KC. KC, who went 2-2 last week. We weren't able to get a post-race interview. I think he was pretty upset about it. But he looks to be out front early, trying to reestablish his spot out here. Now, he does continue to be the points leader, even though he didn't win the overall last week. But if he doesn't clean it up and start winning again, he might not be the points leader for too much longer, ladies and gentlemen. KC off track. Blur trying to catch up. Gets that pass for a second. Not for long, but for a second. Go back here a little bit. We got Jake the Muss on that Honda HRC. Went 3-3 last week at Southwick. DripGangTV. What up, Trey Weezy? Appreciate you tuning in. Went 3-3 last week at Southwick. Trying to solidify his spot up here in the top 3. I remember talking to him a couple rounds ago when he first got over to Honda, and he was saying, man, I'm really just looking for top 10s, top 5s. And I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, top 5. We're trying top 3s, and to see him now, 6 rounds in, 3rd round on the Honda, up in the top 3. Good to see him up there doing his thing. Blur's still up in 2nd. KC still up in the lead, but Blur is right there. We've got, goddammit, Bobby in 4th right now. I know he's wanting a piece of all this action that's been going on outdoors this year. Me and Skirt both have been wondering, when is Bobby going to get him one? When is he going to get him either a moto win or even an overall for the day? So if he keeps his head down, keeps it consistent, does what we know he's able to do, he could be looking at a dub as he gets the pass for that 3rd spot podium position over Jake. Wow. Over Laraco's lead, full send. Those 250s over that are, you're just throttle wide open. Throttle wide open over that, over Laraco's lead. We've got a battle back here between Trigun, Hemi, who we've usually see up in the top 3, Bobby riding like he is mad at the world. That's what I'm saying. He's got something he's got to say. And, he's doing his thing to try to get the message out there. Let's see. KC got a 2-second gap over Blur up front. Let's go back again. Trigun, Hemi, Rocker, Cuzzo. 2nd race in the league. He debuted last week at Southwick, up in 8th right now, he's still got these guys in his eyesight, so I know he's trying to get up there and get a piece of it. Bobby back in 7th. What in the world happened? No way. Dang, I can't believe we missed that. I cannot believe we missed that. What? Cuzzo goes wide, pushes Rocker off track. Bobby up in 6th right now, as he's got Trigun and Hemi battling it out. Could give him an opportunity to catch these guys as they're doing their thing. Hemi on that Friday at 6-star Yamaha doubles instead of tripling all the way over Laraco's lead. we'll see how that goes into effect as the track starts to break down. The longer this moto goes on. So Trigun up in fourth. We just saw him back in eighth. So Hemi gets the pass. So this track is crazy. This is one of those tracks, and I say it time and time again. I'll say it again. This is one of those tracks where a lot of people love this track. So most people are either really good at it or they're really fast on it. So we're gonna see a lot of back and forth, I think, today on this track at RedBud. It is a crowd favorite. It's a fan favorite. I believe it's a rider favorite as well. So appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Y'all leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Y'all leave a comment where y'all are watching from. Let's get it. This is AMA SMX 250 Moto 1 at RedBud right now. So KC opening up the gap to 4 seconds from the last time we saw him. Similar to what they were saying in the chat, how, Bobby's riding, looks like he's riding mad. I think KC's riding mad. He's... What? Oh, no. What's going on? Okay. That was crazy. Battle between CW and Flying Eyes for the 10th place spot. Or for the 9th place spot, excuse me. Flying Eyes changing teams on that Suzuki now. We last saw him, I believe, on the Yamaha. Now on the Suzuki. We heard him in press day yesterday, and he's feeling pretty good on it. Glad he went ahead and made the switch. So up in that 9th place spot. Cuzzo battling it out with Rocker. This is crazy right now. Dang, where's Skirt? Where is Skirt? I must have missed something. I don't know. Trigun back in 6th after seeing him up in 4th a little bit ago. Bobby up in 5th. Hemi in 4th. Man, I hate when this happens. We've got Skeetle in 12th, switching teams to that Honda. Still, figuring out a good tuning and a good feel on the bike there. But bringing it up in 12th. Maybe we'll see him in the top 10 before the end of the race. CJ Hearn in 11th right now, doing his thing. Heard him press day as well. Oh, goes down. As I was saying, though, I heard him on press day talking about top 10s. He's looking for top 10s now. So him being in 12th now, with Skeetle getting that pass on him. Definitely not where he wants to be, but he can work with it. CW on that Chaparral Yamaha. Chase Wiseman up in 10th right now. Got the top 10 spot. Had him on the post-race interviews last week and had a lot to say, but a lot of good things to say. So Flying Eyes and Rocker battling it out. That section right before the finish line, if you know the line, you know the line. If you don't, it can be very difficult getting through there. Flying Eyes, Cuzzo up in 7th, Trigun 6th, Bobby 5th, with Trigun right behind him, pressuring him. We've got Hemi up in 4th, Jake the Muss on that Honda in 3rd right now. Right behind Blur, looking to get the pass. Oh, KC up in 1st. Had a 15, 16-second lead. Now down to 14. This is actually crazy, though. This is actually crazy. We've got 21 minutes left in this moto. I'm not going to lie to you, chat. I don't know if I can go 21 more minutes of just straight talking. So there'll be parts of this race where we're just chilling, man. We're just checking out the battles. We're just kind of getting some cool. Oh, KC goes down. Trying to get some cool little camera angles. Nothing too crazy though. KC's running a 129. Got a 16-second lead over Blur, who's in second. We got Blur running a 130. Hemi running a 130.6 behind him. Jake the Muss, who got passed by Hemi in fourth, now running a 132. That 132 is not going to fly with them running 130s if he wants a chance. We got Bobby running a 130.2. I think, see, Bobby's got the speed. I think, yes, he wants to ride, mad, but I think if he just locks in and stays consistent, he could get a spot or two more, get back up there with those top guys. They're not that far ahead of him. Blur going over Larco's lead, gets passed by Hemi. Hemi is on a push right now. I hate them glitches. That's what I'm saying, man. Them glitches are crazy. Not supposed to be talking in the chat, though. Hemi up in second. Still running that 130. We got Blur behind him. Running a faster 130, but barely. I want to watch this battle for a little bit, see how this unfolds. Oh, Blur whips off the track. Almost gets passed by Jake. Jake takes that outside, tries to keep his momentum going. Doesn't quite get the pass on Blur. Oh, hits the banner. No way. Gets slippery as his track starts to break down. So that's a spot you definitely got to keep in the back of your mind. Just to pay attention to as you go around the track. Hemi opening up that gap between him and Blur, who we just saw battling, so. CJ in 13th right now. I saw him up in 11th a little bit earlier, so I wonder what happened with him. Hopefully he can gather it all together and start throwing down some heaters. Running a 137 right now. We've got Kush Toker in 12th on that Friday at 6 Yamaha. Running a 138. So a little bit slower than CJ, who's behind him, but still ahead of him. We got Skeeto on that Honda running a 133. If he can keep consistent, he could catch those guys right there, I think. CW Chase Wiseman running a 132. Flying Eyes and Cuzzo battling it out right now. Flying Eyes running a 132. Cuzzo running a 134. I think he could have brought that down that lap if he hadn't messed up right there. Rocker up in 7th, running a 131. Trigun, and I believe that's Bobby right there. Oh, battling it out, running a 133. Gets the pass. No, no, Bobby's looking to get that pass back. Somebody pulled over him. I think that might have been CJ. Jake the Muss in fourth, chasing down Blur right here, trying to keep him in his eyesight. That's the thing with these longer motos. You definitely want to, if you're not in first leading the race, you definitely want to keep somebody in front of you to kind of help you, give you that push, help you, give you that go. Because as soon as you lose somebody from your field of view, it's very easy to get kind of relaxed. And you lose track of time, you're running slower lap times, the next thing, or before you know it, the people behind you actually are catching you. And so it's like, definitely want to keep someone in front of you, kind of keep that momentum. Even if you're not getting the pass on them, you know, keeping that momentum throughout the race gives you a little drive to keep going. Appreciate everybody tuning in on the live, man. Y'all leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We got a lot going on with the channel, so y'all stay tuned. This is 250 Moto 1 at RedBud of the AMA SMX Pro Motocross League. Pro Motocross Series, excuse me. Trigun up in fifth, running on 133. Let's go back up to the front. We got Jake the Muss in fourth. Blur in third with Jake right there on his tail. Hemi in second. Oh, they're coming up on Hemi. KC in first right now, running on 129.1. Fastest lap out here. I believe he was the fastest qualifier as well. Still got that gap at 16 seconds. It's been 16 seconds for a minute now. If y'all have been watching, appreciate that. But if y'all have been watching, y'all have seen it's been, you know, between 14, 15, 16, 17 seconds. Now it's up to 18, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Blur and Jake pushing Blur up to Hemi. I think if they keep this up, we might have a three-way battle for second. Ladies and gentlemen, a three-way battle for second. You heard me correctly. That gap was way bigger between second and third, but like I said, Jake is pushing them and they're catching up. So Hemi trying to open that back up, though. We'll see. Once again, appreciate everybody. Oh, KC goes down. This turn is unforgiving. If you don't hit that turn right, y'all saw he kind of slid sideways, and once you go sideways, you might as well hang it up. It's over with. But no, appreciate everybody tuning in. This is a 250 Moto 1 at RedBud of the AMA SMX Pro Motocross Series. We did a whole Supercross series. We're in a Pro Motocross season right now, and then afterwards we'll have our SMX series, and then we'll have our World Supercross series, and then Moto Destination after all that. If you would like to join the league and you play on console on PlayStation, add AMA_coordinator on PSN on PlayStation. Let him know you're interested in joining. We'll get you in here. He'll let you know everything you need to know, all the tracks you need to, have, and things like that. But I'll also leave it down in the description, so y'all check that out. KC up in first. Looks like Hemi's closed down the gap to 13 seconds from what we saw 18 seconds earlier. So not sure if it's the mistakes and you know, the track breakdown or what's going on, or if Hemi's just on a push right now, because he has opened up that gap quite a bit from him and Blur. So Kush Toker, blue flag. They're not going to see this or hear this, but blue flag. Hemi gets the pass, smooth pass for going through lappers. Blur in third right now. Jake right there, man. I want to see if he'll be able to catch him, but I don't know. Got 9 minutes left. Anything is possible. 9 minutes left. 30 minutes plus 2. Let's get it. We out here. Rocker and Flying Eyes battling it out for the 6th place spot. Bobby, what happened with Bobby? Back in 8th right now. What is going on? What is going on? I think it's that track breakdown. This, if you look at the track, you see those ridges and things like that. The ridges, those are more so, those are called ruts. But then you see the bumps where they're back to back to back. Those are braking bumps. And when the track starts to break down, it makes it a little bit harder to stop. There's less room for error, because if you start getting sideways or you start this and that, then you're more liable to go down. And I think that's where a lot of these guys are making their mistakes, is on those braking bumps. But then also the ruts, the deep ruts start to form, and the track gets harder to ride. So Kozo in 9th on that Pro Circuit Kawasaki team. Debuted last week at Southwick. If y'all missed Southwick, y'all check out the channel, check out the playlist. We've got rounds 1 through 5 in the playlist. But last week we were at Southwick. Bobby going down again, man, back in 9th. I'm telling y'all, this track, it'll get you. It gets a little slippery as well. So Bobby gets the pass, though, back for 8th. Gets slippery, but anyway, debuted at Southwick. 2nd race in the league. 3rd moto ever. Top 10 for that Pro Circuit Kawasaki team. Let's go back up front to this battle. Jake losing a bit of ground to 3rd place. It's pretty gapped out up front up here. It's pretty spaced out. So Casey up in first, still running or hadn't run a faster lap yet. I think that'll probably be his fastest. This track breakdown makes it really hard later in the moto to really throw down heaters. So as long as he keeps it consistent, you know, you should be all right. Got a 10-second lead, but anything is possible. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left. Let's get it. Jake on a push right now, trying to catch Blur for that 3rd place spot, that podium position. We saw Jake, if y'all are just not tuning in, appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all leave a like. Last week we saw Jake go 3-3 at Southwick for that 3rd overall, and then we saw Blur go 1-1 at Southwick. They're battling for that 3rd place spot right now, but this could get crazy. This could get interesting. I can't speak. Usually I'm with my boy Skirt. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where bro is at. If y'all keep up with the league, he did do press day yesterday, so y'all go over to his channel. I'm gonna tag him down below. They got press day. Got some interviews from riders that we don't, might not always hear from on the post race interviews, but yeah, y'all go check out his channel. Blur in third. Where's Henry at? 8 seconds. Close that gap down. From 1 point, it was at 18 seconds. Now I got it down to 8 seconds. He's got time. He's got time. Hemi, in my opinion, Skirts and what? In my opinion, Hemi is one of the more consistent 250 riders. So it'd be interesting to see what he can pull off. So it's having audio difficulties, bro. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that. Ooh. See if we got any battles back here. I don't think we really have too many battles going on other than Jake and Blur, and they're not even really battling. They're just really close to each other. We've got Bobby to 8th, 7th. Oh, that's a lapper. Kush Toku. So yeah, Bobby's right here. Kush Toku, watch out, watch out, watch out. Trying to chase down his teammate Rocker on that Chaparral Yamaha. I don't know. We've got people all over the track right now. Cuzzo in 9th. We've got Skeeto on that Honda in 10th. Got that top 10 spot. I think last we saw him, he might have been 12th or something like that, so good to see him up in that top 10 spot. Looking comfy on the Honda. We'll have to see how he's feeling. CW in 11th, Kush Toker 12th, CJ Hearn 13th, Blur getting that pass. Jake the Muss up in 3rd, we missed the pass. Blur back in 4th, trying to get it back. I don't know what happened.
Yo.
Dang, my mic was muted the whole time. No way. Cuzzo in that 9th place spot. Skeeto in 10th. No way. No way, bro. I was going crazy.
On your live?
I was going crazy. Yes, bro. I was going crazy. I saw that ending. Between Jake and Hemi and Blur. Oh my gosh, bro. That was crazy. That was
kind of wondered what
Skeeto,
happened back there.
Skeeto, bro. You might get docked some points, man. Like, cause at a certain point, you just gotta pull over. It's like second to last lap, and then it's the last lap. And by that point, you've gone through the finish line, so you can see who's behind you. And you just were not getting over. You were not getting over. You might have costed Hemi that race, to be honest with you. But we'll have to run it back. See how this goes. We've got Kush Toker in 12th. Bringing it up right now on that Chaparral Yamaha. Or is he on Friday at 6? I think Friday at 6. CJ in 13th. Oh, they both got one more lap, I believe. Yeah, I was wondering where Skirt was at. I'm like, bro, what? Also, fuck, bro.
My fucking headphones died, dude.
I was like
this morning,
bro, I was fucking going crazy and my mic was muted, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That was a crazy ending. That was a crazy ending. Kush Toker with the tricks. Dang, Skirt. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That's annoying.
I got through the presser yesterday, and it was just popping and making weird kind of things. And this morning it just didn't turn on.
Dang, bro. Yeah, we missed you, bro.
I know.
I definitely gonna need some water after this one. Kush Toker bringing it home in 12. CJ. Tricky part of the track right there. Oh, hits the banner and goes down right before Larocco's. Now we hear, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. That was crazy, bro. And my mic was muted.
I wondered what was going on back there. I can't wait to hear what these guys have to say.
No way. All right, KC with the dub. We got Jake the Muss with that second place spot. His best finish so far on the year. And then we've got Hemi in third, rounding out that podium position. Blur in fourth. We'll have to hear what he has to say, or if he even wants to say anything after going 1-1 last week. Trigun fifth, Rocker sixth, Flying Eye seventh, Bobby eighth, Cuzzo ninth, Skeeto 10th, Chase Wiseman 11th, Kush 12th, and CJ 13th. Let's get a couple of guys in here, I believe. Who's in here already?
Got me and Skirt. I don't know what else.
KC, Skirt. Let's see. We'll definitely get Hemi and Jake in here.
So Drip, I missed one of the better battles.
Bro, it was insane. Now, here's the thing. If Skeeto had pulled off or pulled over, we wouldn't have had that battle. But since he didn't, it held up Hemi. And we had a little battle at the end. It was crazy. And I was talking my shit, bro. But, here we go. Here we go. Hemi. And me.
What poppin'?
What's good, gang? What's good, man? We saw what just unfolded. I said what I had to say about it. We'll have to see what AMA coordinator has to say about what just went down. But run us through that. Moto 1 at RedBud. Came from a little ways back up to second, had second most of the moto, and then just run us through that.
Yeah, so I got a good jump off the whole shot. Got around the first turn, and the second turn just absolutely dumped it. So I ended up coming last around the third corner and had to work my way back up. Got in a good battle halfway through in mid-pack. Ended up fighting my way up to second. I thought I was closing the gap down. And then disaster struck one after another.
Yeah, we saw a lapper towards the end kind of get in your way. And sorry we didn't have the blue flags out there, but there comes a point when as a lapper you just got to understand where you're at in the race, especially with 2 laps to go. Because that was, I feel like, when it all started.
I thought I was battling him for like a lap and a half. He's new, but he's going to have to figure it out, dog.
Yeah, for real, though. But, hey, congrats on that third place finish. I know you wanted that second. You were in second most of the race. Any bike changes or anything going on between motos, or you just, just coming back out doing the same thing?
I think I got a good setup where I'm comfortable with, especially after the track breaks down a little bit.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of a secret setting I'm running to hopefully give me a little more edge on the second moto here.
Okay.
Share it with us.
Well, if you want to share it.
Soft 3 suspension.
Oh, y'all heard it here first. Jake, are you in here? Hemi, we'll see you in Moto 2.
Yeah.
Jake, run us through that. What a moto.
Yeah,
what a moto.
Intense,
we saw you
bro.
everywhere. How you feeling after that?
Yeah. Oh, that was intense, bro, especially them last 2 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I got a bit of mistakes to clean up, but other than that, the riding was good.
Hey, that last lap battle that y'all had going on, or the last couple lap battles, what was going through your head through all that?
Well, when I made the mistake on the second last lap, like, I was just trying to be patient with Blur, and I was like, either he's gonna stuff up or like I'm gonna last lap send it.
Yeah.
And I just like try and catch the toe,
Yeah. Nah, that's...
Yeah, but
you bring
when
up a
he
good
made the
point.
mistake as well, I was like, just go for it.
Yeah, bro. That was crazy. Last lap, last second pass for that second place spot. Jake.
Yeah, last corner.
Jake, congrats on that. I believe your best finish of the season, right?
Yeah.
Best finish of the
So
season.
far, bro, so far.
How you feeling on the bike? Feeling good?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. The bike's good. Working good.
Sounds good.
I just gotta hit my marks.
Sounds good, man. Well, congrats on that second place finish. We'll see you in Moto 2. Hopefully you bring that same energy, bring that same fight, and we'll see what happens.
Easy, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. KC, Moto 1 winner and 250 points leader. How we feeling? I'll say one thing and then I'll let you go. On the live stream, I mean we're still live right now, but on the live stream while you were racing, I was saying I feel like this is more of another statement race for you because you didn't have the race that you wanted last week. Was pretty upset about that. Probably hadn't had as much time on the game as you wanted. So it's like you're coming out here, trying to make a statement. So run us through that, man. You had a 20-second lead, 20-second gap at one point. Run us through that.
Yeah, so was a little under the weather during the week, early in the week. Almost didn't think I was going to make it this week. And then
we heard of a potential retirement too, man.
Yeah.
Bunch of crazy stuff going on.
Bunch of crazy stuff, yeah. So decided that we're gonna stick with it, and we're just gonna keep rolling. And I was like saying in yesterday, you know, and on press day, you know, that I plan to go 1-1 here, and I think I've made my statement so far. So I'll just keep on trying to do that.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, hey, congrats on that Moto 1 win. We'll see you in Moto 2. Got anything you want to change up or anything like that you want to share? Or are you just going to come back with the same energy?
I did notice after that track started breaking down, I was losing some traction, especially around that first corner after the finish line. I think I wiped out like 6 times around that thing.
We caught you a couple times, and I was explaining to the people at home that it gets slippery, and as soon as you go sideways a little bit, it's over with. You might as well hang it up. And that's so.
Yeah, luckily I had the gap that I did, or else it would have been a completely different race for me.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll see you Moto 2, and congrats on that win.
Thank you.
For sure. DripGangTV. This is going to be the end of 250 Moto 1. Y'all stay tuned. We're about to get 450 Moto 1 and then 250 Moto 2 and 450 Moto 2. So stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live. And appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all stay tuned. We're about to bring y'all some.